What's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today you're going to learn how to skate backwards, but first please like this video. I know you haven't watched it yet, but you will like it, I promise. Hit like, subscribe so you can come back for more. I share great tips with you on how to skate, how to cook, and generally how to be awesome. Some of you are here because of my previous video which exploded on how to skate, but now you're here to learn how to skate backwards. So let's get started, because it's actually quite fun to skate backwards, and you can see here it's quite effortless once you get used to it, and you can skate just as fast going backwards as you can going forwards. You might remember from the previous video that when your feet are in line they will be slippery back and forth, but as soon as you put your toes out your heels will want to come together because that's the direction the wheels are facing in. Now this is a principle you're going to use to learn to skate backwards. So let's look at that at half speed. So the toes are pointing outwards and the heels are coming in because that's the direction that the wheels are facing in, and your weight is naturally pulling at those wheels in that direction. As soon as they are in a straight line, obviously they are slipping backwards and forwards. So the first step in learning to skate backwards, you're going to point your heels outwards behind you. Naturally, the wheels are going to go in that direction and it's going to move you backwards, but then it's important to make sure you bring the heels back in again. Let's try that again. So this is not how I'm recommending that you skate backwards normally, but this is just how to learn. So you're going to get your heels pointing outwards, a little bit awkward, but the wheels are going to follow that path, and as long as you bring the heels back in again, you'll come back under control. So you're going to start as normal with your heels in and your toes out from the previous video. Turn them straight and very slightly push your heels outwards at the back, which will encourage you to move in a backwards direction, bringing the heels in to bring you to a stop once more. You're going to practice going backwards and forwards in a very short distance, going from the normal position with the toes out, then pushing the heels out, and then push at those heels and bring them back in. And then you're going to push outwards and you're going to come forwards again and bring the toes together. Then push against the heels, you're going to come backwards, bring the heels in, and then backwards and forwards again and again. And this will allow you to get used to that backwards motion and forwards motion, which is an essential part of being able to skate backwards before you try anything else. Make sure you skip back in the video to watch that a few more times so that you get the idea before moving on. But the next stage is as follows. Having got used to that backwards and forwards motion, you'll be wondering how it is people go around in a circle with one leg dragging behind the other. Now this is using the same principle as arced movements moving backwards, but one at a time. So you can see here I'm having one foot go behind the other one, but essentially the foot that remains on the floor is going in this arc shape behind me as it did in the first demonstration. So once more, I'm using one foot to drag behind and the other foot on the floor is going in this arc motion. So you'll see in this clip I'm dragging the left foot behind the right, but the right foot is the one with the weight on the floor. But let's look at that a little more closely. My right foot has the weight pushed into the floor, whilst my left foot is in effect guiding the weight of my right foot in the same arc. Now let's look again. This arc is the feet going outwards and inwards with the weight pushed into the floor. Pushing the heels outwards and inwards creates this arc. Now when you skate backwards in a circle, you can do this arc just with one foot. Effectively what we are doing is having a multiple series of arcs which creates a full circle with one foot on the floor. The other foot is guiding this foot to create multiple arcs. So as you can see in this clip, I'm using multiple arcs in different directions as I move around the hall, all of which using the same principles as in the very first arc back and forth with both feet. So once again, if you go back through and watch the initial clip with both feet going inwards and outwards, you'll see how the arc works. So that's it for the introduction on how to skate backwards. Please like and subscribe the video, share it with someone that you think wants to skate backwards, and come back and watch some more videos. If you want to know how to cook delicious dishes or generally how to be awesome, make sure you come back and subscribe. Again, thanks for watching.